This how-to will be showing you how to add an alarm as a under a process or as a child of that process. So basically what it would look like is if you didn't want anyone to be able to make calls until they had started their process, meaning like in production or they had started their job. This is what will allow you to do that. So those buttons won't show up if their process hasn't started. So essentially, first thing we want to do, select the VT3000 core software. We want to go to devices under configuration. So we can select that here, or we can use the icons. So you can add a new device. Say this all works for BSCs, PSMs, PCBSC, PC input module. So essentially I've got a test here that I'm going to use. So basically, as you can see, I have a job here, so I have a process. So essentially with that process selected and in bold, I'm going to hit my add alarm and I'm going to give it a name. So like this one is called team lead. It can be any of the modes that are available. There's videos on how to set up each one of these types. So for the team lead, I'm going to do sky state. And if we wanted to add a secondary one, so let's just say this would be our materials. And this would be full state. So now we've got two alarms set up as a child of the job. Once you have that set up, just save and exit. And then when you view the module, look like this, right? So we've got our job. As you can see, there's no alarms here. So we're going to hit start job. And now we'll see our team lead, our materials calls show up here. And they'll show at the top and your end process will populate at the bottom. So the way this works is just like normal, hit the button to call team lead. When that team lead gets on site, they're going to hit acknowledge. And then once the issue is resolved, they hit clear. Materials call work the same, so it's just going to have clear, right? Because it's dual state, so it's set and then clear. And now if we end our job, we will no longer have this button. That will conclude this how-to on adding those alarms under a process or as a child of a process. So we're talking to you again.